welcome back to the channel. We're going to play with an Altenew Hosta. We got a lot of Altenew products today. This is a 3-step stencil. We've got Boutique Stamps, which a lovely company local to me has, and some Altenew inks. So all these stencils are very easy to line up. They are all numbered, so you can clearly see which one's which. We've got a green combination of bamboo. That was the lightest one. I was like parrot and olive. I couldn't remember the first one. So bamboo is the lightest, parrot, and then olive. So there's another dark color, but we're not going to use him because there's only 3 stencils. I've got the Make Art Station. I've got an Altenew stamping mat down the bottom, which I'm going to forget, and I'm going to hold it a little bit closer, even though, you know, because I positioned my cardstock in a not easy sort of place. But, you know, we're getting engrossed in what we're doing, you know. The stamp sets we've got is a Simon Says stamp set. Hey, hi there. Hi there, greetings. And I just really liked it because it had all the matching coordinated dies, and as I said, the extra, we're going to make some couple of extra cards only because I wanted to play around and see how the other ones looked in using the embossing folder. So we've actually got an Altenew, you'll see it's like a holographic cardstock, but I don't ask me how they do it because it looks like just silver cardstock until you move it around. It shows up really well on camera. But it has a little... We'll come back to that because it makes more sense if you see it. I realised with this, we hadn't actually talked about my America trip. Things got carried away with other commitments, but because I'm using Simon Says stamps, it reminded me. So we're going to have to talk a little bit more about that another time because this video is a little bit too short. But right from the get-go, thankfully it was sort of almost the only drama that we had. We got to the airport, Mum and I, because Mum and I were travelling. My dad was flying over to Tasmania. He was flying to Tasmania to do a couple of things. And straight away, this is a cardstock. See, it's holographic 2.0. So you can see there it's some of it's pixelated, some of it, I if you know what that is, I mean, it's holographic. I know that. But the underlying whatever to it, type it down at the bottom because I have no idea. But the prettiness that's underneath the holographic is just gorgeous. So I wanted to see how that was all going to go. So, yeah, we arrived at the airport and our flight to LA had been cancelled, but in my app it said on time. So I was a little bit confused. But, you know, all else fails, read the app. That would be helpful. And so there was a emergency turnaround of the flight from LA to Melbourne. Something had happened on board and it was an emergency turnaround. It wasn't like malfunctioning, you know, like it was a medical emergency sort of thing. And so we got postponed for, I don't know, about an hour and a little bit. I think we were meant to leave at about 9:30 and we left about 10:50, 10:30, something like that. So that was really the only major drama. Well, there was another little drama later on, but we'll talk about that another time because, as I said, this video is way too short. So, yeah, very long flight. No sleep. I think I fell asleep on my mum's shoulder in the end because she wasn't sleeping. But we, you know, comfortable flight. Every time, my mother's listening to this, so hi, Mum. Every time my poor mother decided that she was going to get up and use the restroom, the seatbelt sign would come on and she wasn't allowed to get up. So in the end, she was just like, I have to. I have to. So little funny things. But we'll talk more. Hopefully we'll talk more. The next couple of videos probably have a little bit of paper rose, so I can't tell you too much in that. But we will discuss a little bit more. But I mean, it was lovely. That was just one other drama that we had one other time. But that is it for me today. I hope you're well. Take care. Talk soon.